in this video, we're going to take a 2D surface and convert it to a 2D mesh to be used for soft soil road in MotionView. Let's get started. I have a HyperMesh session loaded in, and so the first thing I want to do is import the geometric file. So I'm going to go to File, Import, Geometry Model, select the sand dune, and in the pop-up window, I'm going to say Import. Now that the model is loaded in, I can see that it's aligned in the ZY plane. For MotionView, for the soft soil road, we need the road to be aligned in the ZX plane. So this needs to be realigned. What I'm going to use is the Move tool in HyperMesh. I'm going to select the component, and then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees along the Z-axis. Alright, now that's aligned. Now what I need to do, I need to see where the road starts. So I'm going to create a free node at the beginning of the midline of the track. I see that it's not at the origin, which is going to be 0, 0, 0. So let me create a node where that origin is. And what I need to do is I need to make sure that road is aligned at the global origin. So I'm going to use the Move tool, select position, select the component, select the source, which is the original center point, and then the new center point for the road. Now I have the road starting at the origin. And what I also need to do, I need to delete any free nodes from the file. If you do have any free nodes from the file, you will get some error messages later on when you try to read that FEM into MotionView. With those nodes gone, I can now mesh the surface. So I'm going to go to 2D. I'm going to hover over the batch mesher, and I'm going to select Freeform. With Freeform selected, I'm going to change the options. So for the mesh type, I'm going to set to Free, element type to Tria, and now all I need to do is change the mesh size. And I'm going to do 0.6 for this example. I'm going to mesh it, and now I have my mesh surface. The last thing that needs to be done in HyperMesh is this file needs to be exported. So I'm going to go to File, Export Solver Deck. I'm going to call this sand dune. And in the pop-up window, I'm going to have the general export to all, template to free, and in the object, I am going to deactivate remove E from real values, round numbers close to 0. With those changes done, I'm going to export. Okay, so looking at the files on the screen, I have the FEM that was just created, the geometry file that I just used, and two RDFs, a sand dune obstacle and a sand dune soft soil RDF. To create a soft soil road using FEMs, we need to incorporate two RDFs. The first one, which is going to be the obstacle, it's going to reference the FEM, and the second one, soft soil, is going to have all the soil properties defined. So let's first look at the obstacle RDF. We start off with our units. We can see that's meters, newton, radians, kilograms, second. We have it set to the PCD model. For the graphics, I have the length start at 0, length end at -60 with a road increment of 0.5 meters. For the parameters, I'm having it referenced to the sand dune FEM that I just exported. That's all you need for the obstacle RDF. Now for the sand dune soft soil. We start off again with our units, the same units as the previous RDF. Our parameters, we see that I have extended this length to 100 meters. My track width is 6 meters. Going past that, for the properties, these are properties determined by Becker-Wan. For more information for these properties, please look at our help site. And the last end of the RDF defines the obstacle, which is our custom obstacle, which is a sand dune. And the sand dune, we are going to reference the obstacle demo RDF that we're just looking at that references the FEM. One thing to note, please make sure that the file paths that you use or the file names that you use are the same as the location you're gathering from. After going over the RDS, let's go into a MotionView session. Let me select the road tools, and in the pop-up window, let me select the soft soil RDF. I'm going to hit OK, and now I can see that it's fully loaded in. That is all for this video. Thank you and have a good day.